All right. Welcome, sports fans, to UFL Stadium. We've got game two here of the preseason. You got the Dolphins taking on the Cowboys tonight. I am Dexter Fredericks. I'm joined along tonight with my good friend here, Cal Kwan, and in the middle, the lovely Katia Wilder.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm kind of pulling double duty tonight. I'm going to be streaming as well, so anybody has any comments, hopefully the sound's all right. Picture's all right and all that. If it's not, let me know, and I'll do my best to fix that up for you.
No worries,
Looks
Dexter.
like
We know you're the jack of all trades over there, so no worries on that.
I will do my best.
looks like the Dolphins are already out on the field waiting for the Cowboys.
Yes, indeedy. The Dolphins, of course, your preseason uh, tournament champions. Excellent game against the Panthers, as we all saw. So expect a lot out of them tonight, of course. Cowboys, as I understand it, a lot of kind of a little bit of restructuring on that end of things. A lot of previous players from other squads kind of came together to form the new entity that we know as the Cowboys this season. So I think it'll be interesting to see how the gel works on that side.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be a good game. I mean, the Dolphins came out strong in that UFL tourney. Obviously, they won it, so I mean, they're kind of riding high, and I'm pretty sure they're looking to keep going, strong in this regular season. And in my opinion, it's just, Cowboys are, kind of the new kids on the block. They've come a long way. They weren't a part of the tourney, so this is our first actual, live game experience with the Cowboys for this season. But slowly but surely, I've been noticing, they've been putting some, some good pieces together. So we'll see how, they mesh today. But, I think it definitely should be a good idea to see, the potential of the Cowboys and, if the Dolphins are still, the well-oiled, engine to speak.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like we've got the coin
Well,
flip here.
guys,
Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Kat.
speaking of gel, have y'all heard of Glaze?
No, I haven't.
Glaze is one of our newest sponsors to the UFL this year. They are the supplier of a wide range of slink nails for both men and women. Yes, men. No holds barred. If it fits on a nail, we shall do it. From the unusual wacky styles to the more natural look, including no nail polish suppliers. We also offer slink hand tattoos. I've seen them. They're doing them for the teams. Get over there and support your favorite team.
Awesome, thank you. And shout out always to our sponsors. One of the big things that helps keep the league going is sponsorship, and a lot of new sponsors this year I've noticed. Some
Mm-hmm.
returning, but a lot of new guys coming as well. So it's very good
Yeah,
to always see that the word getting out,
yeah,
more awareness.
yeah, absolutely. The marketing team now, Veronica is still highly involved, and she's got a little workhorse in her, and but I think it's good to see that she actually also has a full team this time around. So, shout out to the marketing team. They're doing an outstanding job, and helping the league to be supported. So we definitely appreciate them and their hard work.
Absolutely. Go ahead and announce the refs for the evening before we get started here. First up, we've got Flo Burner. And as everyone knows, Flo, he's eagle eye out there. You don't want to do anything around him. He's going to call it. He's very sharp. Flo is. He's going to be joined tonight by Jason Black and Bob White.
Yeah, it looks like they're giving the checkpoints out there, and um, it's definitely exciting to see the help and the support for UFL so far. We've got some great staff members, and we definitely appreciate all their help. Except for Kat, we don't appreciate her help, right, Kat?
Oh, whatever.
I'm just
Well,
joking, just joking.
while we're talking about the refs, let's go ahead and talk about the players.
Yes.
It looks like tonight for the Cowboys, we have Nesto Quattro, Nelly Monday Gunn, Aria Cadence, King Q Sky. We've got Reggie Giovanni Wayne. We've got Pick.
Just one pick.
And we just one pick. That's all it takes. And then we have Durgan Hertonian. And then Galen Sherman.
Yeah, he's actually pretty cool dude. He actually scrimmed with the Warriors not too long ago, and he's pretty cool dude, pretty solid too as a player.
Definitely a full squad at 12. That's a really good turnout on the Cowboys side.
And you gotta appreciate that, because you know that they didn't have a full team at the start, and shout outs to their owners, Dason and Alaska. They really worked hard to put a full squad together, and they had to really work hard at it. So it's good to see the fruit of their labor out there today.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I always love to see teams with full squads, because I know anyone that's been to these games in the past, sometimes it ends up a little bit one-sided because you got like 7-on-9 or vice versa and whatnot. And so it's always good to see a good fair match where both teams have good attendance.
Well, then let's talk about your home team since they're doing the coin flip. Looks like we have Jinx and Veronica Vela, Matt Asadar, Andre Crack Apple, Blaze Vela, Snipe Money Piers de Helmet, Jeff Gonzalez, Michael Slate Hotchmoney, and Tom Box.
You said all their names except for Jinx. How come we didn't say Ashley?
I said Jinx first because I never say her first name right, and I wasn't going to slaughter it and get in trouble later.
Listen,
I will flat out admit it straight up right now.
You don't want to.
I know Dexter knows probably why I said that, because she doesn't like it, and she probably is going to hear it on stream, and I'm going to hear about it later.
I know. So
she hates that.
I wasn't going to do it.
In fact, if she knew you were talking about it right now, she'd probably come and kick you or something.
Yeah,
probably.
But I know she's out there playing and she can't touch me, and right now I'm good, at least until the game's over.
She's going to haunt you with an owl later.
She's going to listen to this.
Oh, good Lord.
You were calling me Hazelin on stream, and I hate that. She's going to come after you.
Oh, man.
Well, it looks like the Dolphins won the kickoff, and they're going to receive, the coin toss, and they're going to receive on the kickoff. Ugh. I'm a little rusty doing this.
Don't worry, she'll be here all night, folks.
Well, there's some WD-40 in the headquarters building. What's left of it?
All right, ball is in play. We will have a kickoff here in moments. Okay, he just totally faked me out. It looked like he was going for it, but then he was like, no, never mind. I'm not. I got to warm up first.
I was like, what just happened?
Oh, got a temporary pause on the clock. Flo's making his way out to the middle. It looks like we may have
Maybe the ball fell off and needs to be held or something.
I mean, I really thought he was going to kick it. He came right up to it, and he's like, no, never mind.
I know.
A little teaser. Just a little teaser before we get started with game number 2.
All right, so it looks like just a little issue with registration. Seeing some changing of teams with the text. Looks like they're redoing the captains.
Yeah, they're probably getting that all sorted. And while they get that sorted, I just want to bring up, for those of you who haven't stopped by, you need to stop by the new UFL headquarters and check it out. It's a brand new concept, so you guys need to check it out. After game hours, if you're not on the sim currently and you haven't seen it, just, do a search on UFL headquarters and you'll find it. It's on the Hill of Hope sim. Check it out. You have a nice sports bar setting. You have a nice little park that Kieran and Aaron put together, which is pretty awesome. The UFL store is there, but it's not open yet. It will be coming soon. And then you have, areas just to kind of chill and hang out and, and just have a different kind of game experience. There's a little tailgating area as well that, we'll get more involved as, the season progresses. But definitely take a look at it. Remember, it's on the Hill of Hope sim, and it's called UFL Headquarters. Yep.
Even tonight, we've got a few people with blankets and others with lawn chairs, just having a good time on the grass.
Yeah, it's getting nice and cozy.
Yeah,
And we have a flag on the plate.
yeah. Flo, getting right to work here. Looks like it's an illegal mic up on the Dolphins,
Wow.
which I'm not sure what the penalty is for mic ups. He may just give them a warning because they got really great field position. Blaze brought it up all the way till right around the 36, which is really great return. So
Right.
hopefully
So
it doesn't
carrying
push him
on
back.
a
Ooh, wow, 15 yards penalty.
illegal, exactly. Illegal mic up is when someone that is not a captain came on mic, either by accident or purpose. It doesn't matter each way, anyway, either way. It's still um, an illegal mic up.
Yeah, and it's something I think probably refs are going to be really cracking down on this season because in past leagues, that's been kind of something that I think's been a little bit lax. And it's just kind of a necessity. You got to have some order out there. If everyone's kind of getting up on mic and talking every which way, the refs really can't do their job. So that is going to hurt them a little bit. It's going to start off first and 20, I believe,
It
for
looks like we have
25.
Blaze Bella as their QB tonight
Yep,
for the Dolphins.
he's gonna roll left here. Deep pass right off the bat on that go route, and he connects right away with Michael Slate. Makes a nice juke move. I think he's gonna be gone here. Someone's trying to chase him down with the angle.
Oh,
Oh, he just
looks like
barely.
Nice tackle by
Nelly.
Yeah, that was a really nice tag. He just barely managed to save that touchdown. Michael was heading to the house on that one.
And I think that what I've seen the Dolphins doing just with scrims and stuff like that, I've seen Blaze starting to take more hikes, and I think it's a good idea. You always want to be ready for just in case your main QB changes. And I don't think Cam is changing from being a starter, but I just think it's the way Dolphins' way of just making sure they're prepared, just in case maybe a day Cam can't make it, that somebody else is ready and willing to take that spot.
Yeah, absolutely. And as a defense, that always throws you off guard to get different flavors of QBs. Blaze is going to keep it this time, and he's rolling right, manages another juke move, and he squeezes there in the end zone for that right corner. That'll be a touchdown, Dolphins.
It's
Made
a
it look
beautiful run right
easy.
there by Blaze,
Yeah,
showing that he still got those legs.
Blaze with the legs. So Dolphins wasting no time at all, made that drive look easy. We'll see if the Cowboys have the answer here as we wait the extra point. All right, that kick is up and good. So 7-0 Dolphins. Time of that drive was about a minute, say 19 seconds.
Yeah, now if you're the Cowboys, there's still a lot of game to play. You're going to have to just refocus here. You're going to have to kind of just go over maybe some of the breakdowns and coverage, but you kind of have to not sweat it and keep your head in the game, and just stick to your game plan, what you have set forth.
Yeah, definitely.
And it looks like when I was calling, I missed a couple of the Cowboys. It looks like you've got Horns Omega and the Aaron experience out there too.
Horns.
Beautiful kick. Beautiful kick.
Yeah, he managed to get there right in that back corner end zone touchback. That's a favorite of a lot of the kickers. I think you'll see it with a lot of these games. They just don't want to see a return, so they get it as deep as possible without actually getting the out of bounds infringement. All right. So it looks like we got handoff to the right here. You got Dead here taking it to the right. And play is stopped. Flo has a flag. And it's going to be a no canes call.
Yeah, like you said earlier, Flo is definitely ref kind of like on top of that trigger, so you kind of have to be very, very careful out there because he's definitely has eyes of a hawk.
Yeah, he is definitely one of the most precise refs I've ever seen out there. So you want to be on top of your game because he'll call you on it for sure. All right, looks like we're going to do a power shotgun formation. You got one pick and cocaine on the right. You got Roll Tide there on the left, and Dead Beginning and Gallon with his two running backs there. Horns and Super and REK as your front three. All right, Dead's going to take it to the right here, and he's got some nice little room, manages to pick up about 3 yards, and he's going to be brought down by Tom Box. 2nd and 12.
Nice tackle there. Not a bad play right there by the Cowboys. Positive yards is, definitely good to have, and let's see if they can keep that momentum going here.
Looks like he's going to stick with the same offensive formation. And hand off to the left this time. Gallon's going to take it, makes a cut to the inside seam there, and Aslan Jinx coming up with the tackle, no yards on the play.
You said her full name, now you're going to get in trouble.
I'll share the load.
Beautiful thing there, though, they did a cut, but the Dolphins' defensive lineup is very strong. They all came crashing in, so we got to see better blocking from the Cowboys here. They want to hold up here.
Yep.
They're really taking their time. They're moving side to side just to see which way they're going to go before they push in.
All right, Durgan's rolling to his left. Looks like he's looking to throw it. Dolphins all over him, and he's in trouble here. Looks like he is. Yes, he is going to get sacked. Tom Box with an 11-yard loss. Bring up
Fourth down, I would
23.
definitely be looking for a punt.
Yeah, this early in the game, scoreless, you really don't want to take too many chances, I think, this early on. So probably want to look for a punt out of them. And he does indeed bring the punt formation up. Let's see down here. We've got Blaze way down in the back to receive this one. Smart move, in my opinion, for the Cowboys. You really don't want to give it up this deep in your own territory. All right, there's the kick.
Yeah, it looks like they got
Dead
caught
ball.
with the delay of game there, so I'm pretty sure refs will definitely handle that. Looks like, yep, they called it.
Yeah, but on that one, that's kind of hard because, what if they were waiting on the Dolphins to get set? Because they weren't set yet.
That's true. So you're trying to be the good Samaritan, give the defense a chance.
Yeah.
It actually comes back
and
to
that's
bite
the
you.
thing.
And
That's
they're
the
going to
thing.
change the possession right there.
Like, the thing about it is
No.
that you have to know the rules, and you can't be nice in this sense, to wait for the other team in that sense. Especially when you're on offense, you're in control, so you got to get that ball off.
Yeah. So 5-yard penalty, I don't think it really changes much. So there, the punt, and it's going to be to that left side. Gets it out to about the Dolphins 34, it looks like.
Definitely a good punt.
Yeah, definitely. I'd take that any day of the week.
Yeah, if this was real life, I'm pretty sure that would be the highest paid punter in the NFL right now.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, looks like we got the bunch formation here on the right side. Jinx, Helmet, and Jay Gonzalez there on the right. And Blaze rolls to his right side, throws. And he was looking for Jay down there, but not quite getting it, just a little bit overthrown. Pretty decent coverage on the Cowboys, though. It looked like he was pretty well covered up. And they're going to stick with the same formation. You got Matt Asadar and Michael Slade as your left receivers. Blaze is going to roll to his right again. Keeps it himself, runs up the middle. Nice little circle move there. Tries to get to that outside corner on the right and picks up 6 yards before being tackled by Dead Beginning. Third and 4. See if the Dolphins can convert. This will be their first third down attempt of the game, I believe. So same formation. You just switched the bunch to the left this time. All right, Blaze is rolling left. Got tons of room to throw it. Not really too much pressure out of the Cowboys. Oh my goodness. Runs right into a
Horns.
blocked player.
Wow. Good
And
job.
it definitely looked like Blaze did a nice spin and he caught some blocks going to the right, but it looked like as he was turning around, Horns kind of caught him on his blind side as he was turning around, and was definitely a great play by her.
Yeah, it's interesting because she was blocked.
Always like rooting for the ladies of the league. Sorry.
I wonder why.
A feisty female, as Kat used to call him.
Yeah.
All right, Blaze is going to keep it himself this time. Nice move to get around pick. Manages to get 8 yards on the play.
And it's a turnover.
It's actually a
that might be
turnover.
Momentum changer there. Yeah.
It gives them some really great field position.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
That's a great defensive stop by the Cowboys, especially such a high caliber team.
Yeah, Cowboys defense was looking good in that last defensive stand. So let's see if they can use that now to put some points on the board.
Yeah, you have to think about it though. When these teams, we all scrim during the week, and if we're scrimming teams that push us harder, it's going to make us look better, not look better, but better players on the field. And that's probably what's been happening is Cowboys have been getting some really great scrims, and it's showing now.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was definitely showing. I mean, that was a great stop on that last drive for sure. Tried to do a run play to the right. Veronica manages to come up and get that stop. No yards gained on that last play, so 2nd and 10. All right, Durgan is going to keep it. Yeah, keeping it and rolling left. He's going back. He lets it go, and it's actually caught by one pick.
It's caught by only pick, Resin, and like I said, and we talked about him briefly earlier. He scrimmed at us before, so he's got some hands out there for sure.
Yeah.
He's got definitely a couple capable receivers, so you can't really sleep on their receiving core at all.
Yeah.
And it gets him a first down.
Yeah, there's at least 2 or 3 Dolphins in that vicinity, so that was some really great hands by Pick to come up with that one. Durgan taking some time to think it over. And he's going to hand it off to Dead, rolling right. And makes a little cut to the inside, picks up 3 yards. Tackled by, how'd you say that? Gouda Platinum?
That's Apple.
Apple.
He's crack. He's just crack.
Crack.
Tackled by Apple Crack.
Next thing you know, we're going to be calling him Apple Jacks. So.
That's not a bad name,
Really isn't.
Really isn't.
He'll pick it up pretty quickly. Well, have y'all heard about the Tigers dance team?
I was hearing about them the other night.
Are you? They're an elite, one-of-a-kind team that strikes fear, awe, respect, and envy in the heart of competition across the grid. Never ceasing to amaze a crowd, they bring high energy, talent, and fun to every event. Don't miss a rare opportunity. Contact Samantha May Monday, a.k.a. SNDUBOIS resident. I'm not going to slaughter that. Or Shay Harcott today to book a performance or to join the hottest upcoming dance team in SL. And guys and girls, if you need more information, check our sponsors out in the main lobby area. You can click and they have their information there.
And what sim is the main lobby on?
The UFL headquarters sim. Oh, intercepted.
Yeah, that's going to be picked off by Michael Slate right in the vicinity of the end zone. He's going to be tackled right there at the 1 yard line. So if there is a place to get a tackle if you're on defense, this is definitely it. You can force the safety and get the ball right back.
Yeah, and the dangers sometimes though on defense when you're on defense and in this kind of position is over pursuing because you know they can get safety. So Cowboys still you want to bring the pressure, but you want to be careful that you don't over pursue and allow 100 yard, a 99-yard gain or something like that.
Right.
Ooh,
And they
did he
may
get
have
it?
gotten it. They did. That's a safety.
Safety.
That
There's
was
another
close.
feisty female, Aria Cadence.
Yeah.
That was close. Sometimes with those tackles with the system, you can't really tell if it is or, you know, sometimes you got that delay where it actually registers a tackle. But definitely awesome job by the Cowboys there.
Yeah. And I'm really surprised Blaze didn't try like a quick throw or something. I guess he was just relying on his O-line to just give him some room. But man, Cowboys just came right in there. So that's really great. I mean, it
Yeah.
essentially erases the interception by Michael Slate because they get the ball right back now.
And it looks like
Looks like
they're stopping, but
maybe
I
a
think
little field
I think
change.
yeah, no, I think Flo crashed, and so I think Flo is probably the one running the HUD, so they probably just had to pause it for a second until Flo relogs back in.
Uh,
I saw his name
Well,
offline.
while we wait, let's talk about Geek. They are known for its unique and creative accessories and hair, often inspired by my personal interest, nostalgia, and current 100% all original mesh. Customers can be confident in their shopping experience for originality.
awesome.
Again, in the main lobby of the UFL headquarters, you can find all of our sponsors' logos. Just click and they'll get more information for you right there.
And with that, Flo Burner has returned to the field. So we'll probably be getting right back underway here in a few minutes.
All right, so the update for those who might not be here, maybe watching over live stream. Current score is Dolphins 7 and the Cowboys 2.
Yeah. Cowboys just managing to get that safety. Great play by them.
Definitely. And that's one of the things, we're seeing more and more of in the league now, and it's the ladies coming to the teams, you know, um, and they're becoming, I hate to say this it's going to make it sound bad, but elite players out there, you see them working and, improving and really just standing their own ground against, up against these guy players and everything. So I think it's great to see more and more gals out there on the field.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I
I
agree.
think it's great for the league. For sure, and especially since in real life, a lot of females don't get the chance to be a football player. So I think it's a great outlet. SL has become a great outlet for the female football fan out there. And don't I wouldn't be surprised in the near future if we see an all girls team. I mean, you have enough of these girls if they all band together. That could put a pretty formidable lineup.
And with that, Durgan's going to receive the kick here. He's going to roll to the left corner here, being chased down by Blaze, and Blaze will make the tackle. Right at the 46-yard line, that's going to be a 19-yard return. But yeah, I
Again, some
definitely,
really nice field position again.
absolutely. As I always say, anything over the 20 is a good gain for these returns. But yeah, just to comment, I definitely agree with both you guys. And I think that's one of the beauties of Second Life is how diverse and open it can be to not really limiting it to, guys or girls, just
Fumble.
letting any of them really take it up. And loose ball, and I guess Gallen recovers his own fumble. Fortunate for the
Yeah,
Cowboys.
that's the one. Yeah, that's the one thing against the Dolphins. If you want to have stand a chance to possibly beat them, got to make sure you keep the ball tucked and don't get turnovers. That's crucial.
Oh, definitely. I mean, and you've got to see their outside linebackers, one side or the other, they're rushing in quick. Um, I know it's that time that Leroy got in, or not Leroy, but Tom got in pretty quick on the right side over here. B's now moving around out there. You know, you've really got to watch them.
Hand off to
Kalen again.
Galen, yep. And Crack with the tackle. Pick up a 3. It's going to be a 3rd and long situation for the Cowboys.
And if anybody wants a score update on the Seattle Panthers game, it is currently 14-7 Seattle.
Any Seattle fans out there?
Nope.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I thought you were a Texans
Also,
fan.
I am a Texans fan, but they're not in the playoffs, so I got to root for somebody.
Oh,
I am such a football girl all the way around.
right. Okay,
So,
gotcha.
but
Well, I'm from Atlanta. Don't expect to see us in there. Hand off to Dead there. Another 3 yards to the other side. Blaze with the tackle this time.
the 4th down, what do you do?
4th and 5. They're a little bit past the 50. I think given
Second quarter.
right in the neutral territory, and they're behind by a few yards, or not by a few yards, by a few points. I'd go for it, and it looks like that's exactly what they're doing.
That's what they're
Yeah.
going to do.
Worst case scenario, you can launch it deep if there's a play, and 50-50 if you come down with the first down. Worst case scenario is almost as just like a punt if it does turn over.
Yeah,
Have a clear shot at the first down.
And say it's an incomplete pass, they still have to start from the their own 49, which defensively I think that's a good area to make a stand to before the half is out. So
Gotta get rid of it, and he chucks it and see what happens.
Intercepted.
Oh, intercepted.
But
again, like you said, it's just like a punt. So
yep. Yeah, not a bad decision at all by the Cowboys. I think that's exactly what I would have done.
Yeah, he was under pressure there. It's a good try. Maybe if he didn't elevate as long, maybe his player would have a better shot at it. But yeah, you can't be too mad at that.
No. All right, Blaze is going to keep this. Had the bunch on the right side, and he launches it deep. He's got somebody on that grow route, and just barely overthrows him again. Jay Gonzalez, he's getting open on that right side. Blaze is just putting a little bit too much juice on it.
Yeah, and I'm noticing the Cowboys are defensively, they just seem to be respecting the pass, which obviously Dolphins are a very good passing team, and so they seem to be playing for the pass at times, but they seem to be mixing it up too, because sometimes I see them rushing in a little bit more too. So.
All right. And Blaze is going to keep it again. He's going to roll to the left, and he makes it past the first down and more. He manages to stumble his way. Oh, there's another fumble.
Oh, it's a fumble. It's a fumble.
Blaze picks up his own fumble, and he keeps on going.
That's what you
still on
do.
his feet. And he's still juking and jiving. I think
he scores a touchdown with that'll be crazy.
He's
still alive.
He's still alive.
This guy just won't go down, will he?
Someone's got him on an angle, and finally gets tackled by Roll Tide. But my goodness.
That is a hell of a play by Blaze right there. And good heads up by him. The fumble is a tricky thing. I've never been a fan of it, but obviously it is realistic like football that you can have a chance to fumble it. You never know. But that's a good heads up. Being the person to fumble, there seems to be a little delay before he can pick it up, and that's a good heads up by Blaze, not knowing that he's actually going to fumble and being able to come up with it and get 66 yards off of it.
You know what that reminded me of? It reminded me of a Replacements play. If you guys ever seen the movie.
Pass to Michael Slate for the touchdown.
Beautiful pass there to Michael Slate for that touchdown. And yeah, I actually did see that, Dexter. Pretty good movie. I like movies like that,
Yeah. It was just remind me of like the replacements that they do a wacky play like that where you fumble it and you
Hmm.
pick it up and run it in.
Yeah. And with that extra point right there, it puts the Dolphins up 14-2.
Well, let's talk about SL Live Radio. They are your virtual life's #1 radio station in true HD sound quality, offering you the hottest DJs spinning the freshest mixes on the grid. Live SL Live Radio. Radio for your second life. For more info, Esme Capello or Thorn Adele. Andel.
And while we were reading that off, Roll Tide is going to bring this up to around the 36, and that's where the Cowboys will take over.
Yeah.
So still plenty of time left in this quarter. They could definitely make something out of this.
Yeah, most definitely. And just give people just a reminder tomorrow, Sunday, at 6 p.m. SLT, the Eagles will take on the Falcons right here at the UFL Sim. So if you haven't get your tickets, just contact those two teams' owners if you're interested in possibly coming to the game tomorrow at 6 o'clock.
And it looks like he tried a handoff there to Gallen. Not really much doing on that 1 yard gain.
Yeah, it looks like Jeff's really blitzing in from that middle linebacker spot, making it hard to get around.
Yeah, well, that Cowboys QB, he's had a lot of pressure on him all game, I think, up until now. So he's definitely having to think on his feet because Dolphins are coming in for sure.
But, for as far as I know, a new QB to the league, he's he's doing really well to do, thick on his feet the way he needs to and see where his defense is swarming him to get the ball off. But yet again,
And it's going to be another pick here by Crack. And they'll bring it up about 9 yards after the catch. And it'll be 1st and 10 on their own 46. Blaze continues to take the snaps here. Looks like they got a full spread here, bunch on the right. Blaze is going to keep it right. And he's rolling. He's looking for something. And he's going to take this and run it.
Again, Aria Cadence there to stop him for just a 1 yard gain.
Yeah, that's really good containment, too, to recognize that run and put a stop to it.
Setting back up.
All right, Blaze is going to roll left this time. He's got a receiver doing a corner route, but he's got someone deep in the middle, and they come up with the catch. It's going to be Matt Asadar for 39 yards.
And, those two have been playing together for a while. So, I'm pretty sure over the, course of the years, those two have definitely developed a good chemistry there. So I'm not surprised about that at all.
All right, Blaze is running right. He's coming back to the middle. He's got left this time. We got three Dolphins in the middle there. And Matt Asadar again with the catch. 14 yards this time. I mean, he just barely avoids the end zone. I mean, it's got to be centimeters. Probably look for a sneak up the middle here just to punch it in. But I think that was a classic Dolphins play. They like to flood the zones, as you saw there. There was at least 2 or 3 Dolphins in that vicinity when Blaze threw it. So I really think they like to overpower the secondary. They'll send their receivers to flood zones like that.
I'm almost looking for a Blaze run.
And that's going to be to the right this time, and Helmet's going to bring it in for him. Touchdown.
touchdown. And I heard you say he's going back far this time. Sometimes, just from my experience, like QB ball, like when you close the end zone like that, to get the proper angle, when you close, because there's, a little less space for your receivers to move, for the QB, it's actually easier to get that sharp pass to the outside like that, by, going out on a wider angle back, which it looked like what Blaze tried to utilize there.
Yeah, yeah, that's a very good point. Very hard to pass when you're so deep in the red zone like that. So yeah, you actually have to create more space to pass it.
Well, let's talk Blueberry. They're an original clothing store for women, made by women with passion for art. Again, check them out in the UFL headquarters.
No, real quick, I gotta admit, with the Blueberry thing, just kind of supporting our sponsors there. I actually bought my girl an outfit from Blueberry because I actually thought their clothes looked really good. I was actually impressed, by
I have actually
how real
bought
it looked.
quite a bit from there lately. Their new jeans with the bubble butt are too cute.
I'm not touching that one.
Yeah, I was thinking of things in my head that I couldn't say, but I was like, no, I'm on board.
Greg is saying
I
he's
don't
a
know
fan of those
how
pants
else
too,
to
so we
say it
got some
though. It's
Blueberry
like
fans here.
All right, Durgan's going to keep this rolling right. Looks like he's looking for a throw here. Finds a
oh, nice.
hole, thinks about running it, but Jinx closes that hole very quickly, shuts that down, and it's going to be a 6-yard loss on the play. And we've got a timeout by the Dolphins.
Well, while we wait, let's talk about A&A Designs featuring Diamante. Are you looking for that special piece of jewelry, whether it is an elegant or trendy, formal or for a wedding? Come along to Diamante, A&A's very own jewelry line, and see what we have for you. Or are you looking for slink enhancements, add-ons? We carry both a wide range of nails and shoes that will complete any outfit. While you are there, don't forget to check out the A&A to find that perfect gift for that perfect someone. Diamante and A&A, because life is your creativity.
That's a catchy slogan.
um,
I like that.
yeah. Now I'm not sure if he was just reiterating what you said, Cab, but it seems like I'm looking at the Twitch stream, and it seems like Tom is either re-saying what you said, or he's trying to tell the world that he's got his booty pants from her as well. So I don't know if Tom is shopping from Blueberry for himself, or he's just kind of reiterating what you said. So we might have to get some clarity on that sooner or
I
later.
think Tom likes the bubble butt.
I mean, it's just not clear there, so I just don't want to make no assumptions.
Hand off to the left, and trying to take it back up the middle. Is going to pick up 3 before Jay Gonzalez is going to take the tackle. And another timeout by the Dolphins. So
Speaking of Tom, just want to congratulate him again. He's the new media director here at the UFL. So congrats, Tom, and welcome aboard.
congratulations, Tom Box.
Definitely. So if you're interested in being a commentator or helping stream games or need to have a DJ experience and want to help with the media side, please feel free to reach out to either Arwen Clarity or Tom Box.
All
Just
right.
Tom, not Ari.
Just Tom now? All right, just Tom. Arwen's probably going, no!
What are you saying? Stop
Ari's like, why you
that.
put my name in there? Yeah, just Tom Box.
Because
Don't harass
well,
Ari.
because I say that because if you check our site on Facebook, Arwen has been the one that's put the notices out, but now that Tom's taking over, check out, get with Tom Box.
Yeah. What it is just that Arin, she's kind of like the human resource specialist kind of person helping to get staff, and so you'll see her tied with a lot of stuff. But yeah, we want to leave Arin alone. She gets enough harassment from me, in all honesty. But yeah, we thank her for her help as well, though.
All right, so it looks like Cowboys are being forced into a punt here. And Dolphins just used their third and final timeout, I believe, for the half. Really nice punt. It manages to get it down around the 5. And Blaze is going to bring it out here. He makes a few juke moves and stumbles. Still on his feet, though, and gets the blocks to the outside. And finally brought down there by Roll Tide. 23 yards on the play. And that's going to leave him with 51 seconds. So it looks like Dolphins were using their timeouts. They wanted to try and get one last touchdown before the half. And
Looks like they're getting set 3 to the right.
yeah, it's the same bunch they've pretty much been using all game. All right, Blaze is going to roll to the left here. He's got a couple receivers deep. He throws on the go route left this time. Michael Slate with the catch. Matt Astar gets a nice block downfield for him there. And he's just going to stroll that in. That is going to be another touchdown by the Dolphins.
And the thing with the Dolphins, with the receivers, and let's just use Mike Slade on that play because obviously he's the one who just scored that touchdown. The Dolphins, they know how to maximize their routes and their boosts very, very well. So if you're playing out in the secondary, you're not sharp, with boosting and adjusting to their routes, like you will get burned. So you have to be careful and you have to make sure that you keep them in front of you, and you play at least close enough if they cut up. You know what I mean? So you have to be very, very wise in how you move because if not, they will all pick you apart. They're very, very solid receiving core out there, and Mike Slate just showed some of that in that play.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there really is any bad receivers on that team. So, yeah. All right, and another booming kick by Michael Slate. That's going to be another touchback with 30 seconds left to go in this half. Score update is 28-2 in favor of the Dolphins. All right, we got a handoff here to Galen, and he's going to try and go down that left seam, and Jake Gonzalez with the tackle. He's going to get 2 yards on the play.
Looks like just a few seconds left before
And
halftime.
just couldn't get it off in time. That is going to be your halftime with a score of 28-2.
That's honestly, that's not the score I expected. I'm really, really excited about it.
Yeah, some very nice defensive. I mean, I know the scoreboard doesn't really show it, but Cowboys put up several very good defensive stops against the Dolphins in that half. Like I said, I know the score doesn't really reflect that, but um, to put up the stops that they did against a team of that caliber was very impressive, in my opinion.
Yeah. So, well, we're going to give everybody just a quick break. There is not a cheer performance tonight. We do apologize for that. But hang out, grab a lawn chair, grab a seat on the grass. We will be back in just a few minutes.
want to kind of go over a couple of things that's happening here in UFL. Obviously, a lot of people saw the live streaming. It looked like it was, I think, about 100 people watching, and part of that attendance. Obviously, everybody knows that the conferences have been separated. You look at the two sides of the standings. You can check that out at UFLSL.com. And you can see in AFC, you have the Packers, Cowboys, who are playing right now in this game. Falcons, Patriots, also the Dolphins, obviously, who are playing today. Eagles and Bulldogs, they make up the AFC. Over on the NFC side, you have the Bills, Panthers, Cobras, Titans, Yellow Jackets, Warriors, Mustangs. And obviously, the preseason schedule has been released. I just want to go over a couple of things just so people know. There are a couple. As you can see, the preseason will run for about a month. You have about all 14 teams are playing 2 games apiece. And if you notice on the website, there's been a simple mistake, and it will be adjusted. You might see a couple of times that say 5 p.m. All preseason games, just to clarify that, is actually 6 p.m. SOT, and that will be corrected on the website. So just remember, every preseason game will be 6 p.m. SOT. So, guys, what do you think about the division so far this season that you've seen?
I think it's quite interesting. I'm looking for some really newer teams to step up, and some other teams to have to really push past where they may have plateaued in the past and kind of got, I don't know, kind of set in their normal ways and have to push through and find new plays and make it happen again.
Yeah, absolutely. And also just if you check out, the website, you can see the scores are updated. Obviously, the Bulldogs and the Packers. I played yesterday with the Packers coming home for the victory, and you're going to notice, like in the next few weeks, that more and more stuff will be added to the site to liven it up a little bit. So just keep, if you want to keep up to date with the UFL and what's going on there, make sure you check out the UFLSL.com. And keep save that. You can check out the recent transactions and everything. Just follow your favorite team. And another big thing that I know people have been asking that I do have some sort of an answer today is that there will be stats, and everybody keeps asking the question, will there be stats this season? Yes, the regular season will definitely have full-blown stats. The stats are actually with the field right now. This game is not hosting stats at the moment because there's just certain tweaks of testing them out to make sure it records at the website properly. And so you will be seeing it for some of the preseason games as a test as well, and that will be coming very, very soon. So yes, to all those players out there that are wondering, absolutely, stats will be involved in the UFL.
Well, it looks like on that last play there was a fumble, and Veronica Vela was able to recover. Now Blaze is running around looking to get to the end zone, but he's brought down by Aria Cadence.
Yeah, talk about a really bad place to get a fumble too.
I know. Definitely. Also, if you want to keep up with us, be sure and check us out on Facebook. We do have the UFL Facebook page. Keep you updated on what's going on, not only with games but our sponsors too.
And with that, Blaze is going back and he throws, and it's going to be caught by Helmet again, bringing it in for his second touchdown of the night. And just like that, there's going to be another 6 on the board for the Dolphins.
Yupper, and one of the things, I mean, is 30 right now. The score is 34-2, and if Blaze hits his extra point, it's going to be 35-2. I mean, even so, I mean, the Cowboys are showing, the score may not reflect it, but especially from a defensive standpoint, I think the Cowboys are showing that they are a team on the rise and that they have a lot of potential. They may need to work out some things here, but I think the Cowboys are making a good impression because the Dolphins, I mean, they're capable, if you're not sharp, scoring over 100 points easy on teams. So I mean, the Cowboys have something, to be. Obviously, the game's not over and there's still a lot of football, but I don't think they should keep their heads down at all. I mean, because right now I'm looking at seeing that their defense has a lot of potential out there for sure.
Definitely, they've got a
Yep.
pretty hot defense out there. Well, let's talk about what radio. When you want to hear the newest hip hop and rap from the East Coast to the West Coast to the Dirty South, turn it to What Radio. Second Life's premier hip hop radio station. Either visit www.whatradio.com or grab that stream and add it to your LAN. What Radio? Where hip hop don't stop. A division of Macchiato Media.
Schmokes
Oh, now
station,
that
if I
makes me
do
want
believe.
Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yeah, division of Macchiato Media. Now I want a caramel macchiato.
Oh, I didn't know that. Dead ball penalty on the play. I was about to say that I didn't know that was your drink, but then I got interrupted by the dead ball.
Illegal offensive. Oh, I wonder. Okay, so normally an illegal offensive line means they probably made an offensive line change and didn't register it with the ref.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. And I do believe the rules are you have to, I think, either voice it from the captain or at least I am one of the refs and let them
I
know.
am the ref. Yeah.
So that's going to push them back about 5 yards.
Yeah, and that's one of those tough plays. I mean, or penalties to take because you start getting in your rhythm and you have something like that, and it just kind of is like, ugh, you know.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
everybody knows that. It's not one of those well-known gotta do things,
Right. Right.
but people are learning.
Yeah. Well, it's just kind of mechanics. You don't want to give up, you know, 5 yards for things that can be avoided like that.
Mm, definitely.
So, but it's kind of one of those just little things. You just take it, move on, and learn from it for the next time. All right, hand off to Dead this time. And he's trying to make something of that corner, but Tom Box is going to get right in there with a loss of 3.
That's tough too. Yeah, I know he's trying a lot of the handoffs. I think, if he could get enough time, he was doing pretty well trying to pass. I think he needs to really, you know, trust his receivers a little more, trust his line. Let him get in there, get those blocks for him, and get that pass out. Maybe not so much the deep pass, but maybe a few short routes
Hmm.
to get him, at least in good field position.
Gotta find that only pick. I'm telling you, you gotta find him.
I know, I know.
He's had some good catches in this game.
Yeah, I mean, he's got potential out there. I mean,
He,
I think we're gonna
he's
hear more and more
definitely one
about
of
him.
those to watch.
All right, Durgan's going to keep it.
Another dead ball penalty.
Oh.
Wow.
And I hate that because
How about you want to say? I say it's going to be a false start.
no,
Oh, and it's a
no,
Caden.
I really hate that for him because I mean he had like open field for days on that left side. If he could have just turned
Mm-hmm.
that corner, I mean he just would have been gone. So that's kind of a heartbreaker to get that called back. It's going to be another 5 yards. So they're knocking on their own end zone. They going to want to get it out of there quick. Either
Definitely. This is where he's got to be sure his line's going to be tight on this one because they're going to, blitz the house on it and just stay out of the end zone.
yeah.
Dolphins want that 2 points back from earlier. Let's see what he does.
All right, he's going to roll to his left, and just
Oh,
as we feared, Tom gets right in there for the safety.
and he got it. But you did see. I mean, I think the one thing I saw is he did go kind of to the side. He didn't try and go back, which, yeah, Tom got in. But again, it didn't put him in a worse predicament. He did have a chance to at least try and get out of there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's a good point because we've seen, I think, other QBs in that kind of situation. You go back because you're looking to pass it, but you kind of forget where you're at. And I've seen some QBs walk out the back of the end zone before. And
I have seen that too.
And it's pretty much a self-inflicted safety at that point.
I
Yeah,
know.
absolutely.
It's
Unless you
kind of,
go,
I don't.
unless you go to the Warriors sim, you'll see like QBs and players just fall over, like 4,000 feet in the air to the ground.
Is that their punishment for walking out of bounds?
It's just hidden secrets on the land. We can't really do that to UFL field, but it's just
Yeah,
hidden booby
I have.
traps.
Believe me, I've done it. My own, yeah, my own field, and I've done it. I think Cal does it on purpose,
Maybe.
just so he can make fun of us later.
For his own twisted amusement.
Yes.
I'm here looking over in this, just this new setup. It's a sports bar setup, sports team out there. You got different spots, and it's kind of interesting because if you kind of see. I'm like looking, it's like, wait, people are actually cuddling, and like, there's nothing wrong with it. But I'm saying it's kind of cool just to see people just kind of relaxing and just chilling and just
Right.
enjoying themselves and coming out and just being relaxed all around. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I think it's I will personally say me, I like it a lot better than the stadium. I like the field setup more than just having the stadium around it. I think we've really made a huge change to the everything that's going to make, a big difference in how the UFL looks and feels. I think it's awesome. Well, let's talk about Gut Bucket, the themed 1950s throwback region. Bowling, ball, sitting areas to relax, dance, and hang out with friends. Some of SL's top designers, including Mad Pete, Meshworks, Moda, Sinful, Delirium, Style, and Hedra, Pomp City, 2013, Identity, Deadpool, Seven Deadly, Skins, Deer, and many more. Beautiful and eye-catching for photography, blogging, and finally a small area to have private weddings with a minister and full use of props. So all
Yes.
those that are ready to have a wedding, there you go.
Sorry for my loud keyboard typing for the user
It's
on the
all
chat
good.
there. I've got one of those mechanical keyboards. It is really loud. People they're like, "Dang man, what are you so upset about?" I'm like, "I'm just typing." It sounds like I'm like rage typing to somebody. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a missed
Marlo
pass right
just
there by
took the words out of my mouth.
Blaze. Just a little off with the timing there. One thing I noticed that on our last play with Blaze is that and with the Dolphins blocking scheme, that outside DL was caught perfectly, and like Blaze had a lot of open field there. So we'll see if the Cowboys try to go a little wider, which they do on this play.
Blaze is looking for a pass. Horn's coming in there.
Whoa.
He just barely avoids the tackle there. And
Yeah.
as it is, gets 10 on the play.
Yeah, and that was actually good. That time it was actually really good pursuit, and Blaze is a very slippery guy, and he was able to get by, But at that time, the Cowboys definitely did a good adjustment there. It's just that sometimes when you deal with those great runners, they can get by in the smallest of cracks.
Oh yeah, I mean Horns could have sneezed on him. She was so close. So he just barely slipped through. All right, Blaze gonna keep it. Gets the first down. He's taking that left corner. Nice block there on the perimeter. Makes a cut to the inside. Still on his feet. And one pick coming up with the tackle, but not before he gets 23 yards.
And there was that slippery that you were talking about. Definitely getting in and out of traffic.
Yeah, yeah. Blaze is he can change directions on a dime. He's very hard to lock down.
The grab.
Yeah.
Like he's going to run it again. Slowed down, stumbled, and brought down by Horns Omega. I have to say though, it's nice to see Blaze back there QBing. It's been a while. Um, it shows the depth of the Dolphins that they don't have. Like we were talking about earlier, it's not just Cam. They've got more that can do it, but it's nice
Yeah.
to see Blaze, taking the snaps again.
Yep. And he passes
Oh,
the
that was
ball
a beautiful pass.
right to Michael Slade in that left deep corner.
Yeah,
And
that was a
traffic, I
beautiful
might add.
pass to the high arch. Yeah, it was a nice arch right over the defender, right to the receiver Michael Slate. Beautiful pass right there. And I got a little football history for you, Kat. Because me and Blaze were actually teammates for like 2 weeks or something like that. But we were teammates at one point. And it was actually a really great team, and the whole team just didn't stay together. But it's just one of those things. But I did have a little time being a team with him, and he's definitely a great player. So, and obviously we know like the Dolphins are full of great players. So.
Extra point is good. If you're just now joining us, we are in the third quarter, about halfway through. Score is 44 Dolphins, Cowboys 2.
I think before it's all over, the Dolphins are going to get more points on the board.
Well, they're definitely, they keep knocking on the door for sure. Roll Tide's going to take this up for the Cowboys. 21 yards on that return. And he's going to start on the own Cowboys 31.
I thought it looked like Blaze just bulldozed over him. He definitely would have needed the cart off the field.
Yeah, luckily there's no injuries in Second Life.
Oh man,
Another
another
dead
dead
ball.
ball penalty.
That would be so frustrating. And then to get injured and have to sit out, it'd be more realistic. But good lord,
Yeah, I've heard some
my
players.
luck, I'll be out for the season.
I've heard some
my luck, I'll
players
be
try to
out for
talk
the
about
season.
that. Getting like an injury hood or something.
Yeah, y'all would have so many broke ankles out there. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, I mean, forget it. Like half the league would be on the injured list by now, or more. Like, sorry, we have to cancel a game. Everybody's on the injured list. Neither team can play. They're all hurt.
That would be funny though. It looks like this time it was a false start. So somebody moved too soon.
Captain Blood over there, Marlo's like, "You're not dead. Get out there."
Yeah,
Jeez.
Marlo's like
Marlo
tough. She's like,
is one of those aggressive fans that you go to a game and you sit next to and they're screaming and yelling. And you just want to tell them shh. That's the kind of and then they just give you this look. I could imagine Marlo at a game. I don't know if I would want to be in this close to her at a game for sure.
she's the one that says, "You're not bleeding. You're not hurt. Get back out there."
Oh, that's what she was saying.
Yeah.
She's like, "You're not dead. Get your butt out there."
Oh, not bleeding. Get back up. Wrap
Next
it
thing you know,
up.
security.
Suck it
Next
up,
thing you know,
princess.
security wants to escort you out because of Marlo. That's I could definitely see all that.
Oh man. So pass incomplete on that last one. He was looking for his right side receiver. Incomplete. And sticking with that power shotgun formation. He's got one pick and cocaine on the right side. And pick is going deep down the center. And he throws it deep. And it's going to be picked off by Blaze Vela.
Blaze covers that middle so well. You've got to be really careful passing, even in that area.
Yeah. Well, I think it's deceptive too. When you go so far back like that, it's deceptive because you see a receiver open, but the time delay that it takes for you to actually release, the secondary can cover it up that quickly. And that's exactly what.
And the Dolphins are very experienced in making you believe it's open when it's really not.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it can be quite deceptive. Nice block there. And he's
stumbled again.
Still on his feet, pick up 12 yards. That was a nice block there by Veronica on that perimeter.
Yeah, it's no surprise that Veronica gets a good block for Blaze.
She's protecting her man. Come on.
Yeah, you got to. All right.
Another nice block there too on the other side.
Yep. And Blaze throws down the middle. Oh. Nobody even near him that time. Matt Asadar all by himself in the end zone. That's
just a straight run right there by Matt. blown coverage.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure what happened there. I mean, but he pretty much was in his own zip code. Nobody near him.
Somebody just, you know, who knows? They may have been zone, not man, man, not zone. Just
Yeah,
let him go.
yeah.
It
It
is what
happened.
it is.
Yeah, it happens.
Let's talk about designing SL as a feed specifically for creators in Second Life featuring new releases, vendor ads, and store information directly from the creators themselves, owned by Aliana Logan. There is no cost to join the feed or the in-world group. Sister feeds are Blogging SL for fashion bloggers, Hunting SL featuring media announcements and information on events in SL of all types, and Living SL featuring the blogs of residents who share information about SL. So I would say hit up Aliana Logan on how to get involved, or again, in our main area of the UFL headquarters, check out our sponsors.
That's cool. I actually know Aliana. That's the name from the past. I remember it somehow. I think she was used to be involved in some other sports stuff, so it's kind of cool to see her, jumping on as a sponsor for the UFL. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, you think about it, I mean, we've got so many people part of the league already that, are bloggers, and you see them out there, and or you see their products being blogged. So it's really cool because I know some of them I've seen, the blogging SL. Um, so I just know that we're growing, and I hope this helps us grow even more.
It's all about that blueberry.
It's all about that blueberry, and then Moda Heels, which you can go find over at
Geek. That's a sponsor, by the way.
no at
Somebody
Gut
wants to know why I
Bucket.
raised my voice.
Go find those Moda Heels at Gut Bucket.
Just like the Cowboys are spending some time here, just kind of
Ooh,
get
quick
somebody else.
pass.
Ooh,
Oh, it looked like
very
it would.
quick. And it
Yeah, yeah.
and it looked like that play. It looked like a quick screen, but those screens, nowadays with this system, it's kind of tricky when you try to do screens close. You kind of have to watch out for your line, make sure they're not stepping back, because if you do it quick, sometimes you might accidentally pass it in. Then you also have to watch for the defense if you do a longer screen that one of those outside linebackers don't cut in front to get it as well. So you always have to be careful with screen plays for sure.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think he released it so quick on that one that it's like the receiver didn't really even have too much time to really see where the ball was at. That's really one of those just trust throws. You just kind of run a straight line
Yeah,
and hope the QB gets you.
yeah.
And tries to keep it
Wow.
himself on this one, but helmet had with none of that.
And one of the things I just want to mention here on that play, as you see, the Dolphins' defense line is stifling right now. It's kind of like if you think about football and just a Second Life and how it's evolved, it's kind of like nowadays is you look out there, everybody is a receiver. It's kind of like everybody can receive. Receivers are everywhere nowadays because it looks like that's the position everybody can play. But to really see good linemen these days, it's not. To me, it's a dying breed, especially on the offensive line. To find solid people, a good group on the offensive line, it's actually harder to find these days, because it seems like more people are interested in being receivers. So it's kind of good to see good
Oh,
line play when you do see it.
And it's so key.
aw, thanks, Cal.
I mean,
And I can't stress how important it is. I mean,
oh yeah,
Kat knows I've been spending a little more time on the line this season to kind of, help out the line on the Warriors a little bit. And the thing is, for me, it's like it's one of the most crucial things because if you want to be a successful team, it's kind of like without that strong line protecting. I don't care if the quarterback, don't care the running back, the receivers. It all doesn't go without that line first being the core group to help protect that.
yeah,
So shout out to the linemen out in the league, and if we need more. We
yeah.
need
I
more
mean,
for sure.
you can be the best playmaker in the world, but if your QB can't do nothing because he's got people in his face every 5 seconds, it really doesn't matter how well you can catch if he can't throw it to you. So
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm getting a couple of amens out there, but I wasn't really trying to preach.
Oh, but I mean, it's a good point. It's overlooked
But
so
it's, I
much,
mean,
I think.
like he said though, it is a good point. I mean, it is a we, as a lineman, we're a dying breed. Everybody wants to be a receiver, and I think, and I may probably get booed
Hell of
over
a
this,
run
but I
there.
think bringing up the stats is where we really started feeling that. The first year of stats, there wasn't anything for line. And then the second year we came about, we have stats, but I think that's where it really started to come. People wanted to see stats for themselves, so they branched out to be that receiver, that running back or something, and it took away from the line people.
And I could see that, but if you look at any of the teams that whatever the team, any of the teams that are really tough to beat, you know, you know, that's usually the difference. Don't get me wrong. I mean, those teams have great players all around, but usually those teams that end up being elite teams, both the offensive and defensive lines are really solid with that great talent on the other spots.
Yeah. And then speaking of teams like that too, is they've got players that can play every spot. You know, they can rotate their receivers in, and they can, they're all good at every spot.
Dolphins just put another 7 on the board while we were speaking, in case anyone missed it. Blaze was doing his magic and found the end zone again.
That brings us to Dolphins 58, Cowboys 2.
And I was seeing Bob in the chat here. It looks like because of the point differential, the mercy rule is coming into effect here, it looks like.
We are in the third quarter still. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Though
Coming to the end of the third quarter.
the clock
Yeah.
isn't continuously running, so I don't know if they've hit it off yet or not. It is a difference of 56 points though, so I would think
Yeah.
mercy rule would apply here. All right, Durgan's going to keep it to
Yeah,
the right.
clock is moving.
Oh, he's
Throws it deep and
straight to Jeff.
intercepted. Yep. And
Yeah,
he's
there
got
wasn't a
an
cowboy in the
angle,
area that I saw.
and I think he's going to take this in. Yep. And that's just like that. Pick 6 for Jeff there. And turn around and put 6 more there.
As we
Unfortunate.
call him El Jefe McGee.
All right, and
Well,
points
let's
good.
talk about combatant. There are first and still the lead innovator in high quality 100% original mesh and clothing products aimed for the football community within SL. We offer a wide range of products from jerseys, cleats, helmets, compression clothing, uniforms, hand warmers, gloves, and much more. Leave your mark.
And see combatant stuff all over the place. Pretty much everybody, I think, who plays football has the sneakers.
I saw that he has new, I guess, low cleats coming out. Kind of saw a little something something on Facebook. Can't wait to see him in the stores.
Spoiler alert there.
Hey, Facebook is like my, you know, social media of shopping.
And
Looks like
Durgan tries to throw to the left. I didn't quite make out who he was aiming for on that one, but it's incomplete.
they're having to continuously put the ball back in play, so the clock will run.
Yeah, because I'm seeing it's still paused. Like right now, it's stopped at 2 seconds. And Durgan's going to keep it and runs out of bounds and picks up 4 on the play. It's going to give him 3rd and 6.
I guess, trying to get a little more time running. They're still in the third, or actually they just started the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Um, running out of bounds, getting that little extra time. But right now it doesn't matter because the clock's still going to run.
Yeah, and he's being chased this time, and he rolls to the right. I think he was looking for cocaine on that one, but it overthrows him, so it's going to be incomplete. That'll bring up 4th down. And I'm still looking at the clock. It pauses every play still, so.
Yeah, I think that they're having to put it back in play. Looks like he is going to punt it away this time.
Yep.
There it goes.
Kicked. Pretty well placed.
Nice kick.
Yeah, didn't really give Blaze any opportunity to return that, so that was very nice placement on that kick, I think.
I mean, that's definitely something on the punts nowadays that you're seeing is, your punters are really watching the strength and their placement to make it as close as they can towards the end zone without, really hitting it to get that touchback. So I think that's really good that he's been practicing that.
Definitely, and as we're talking, another completion to Jeff there, 29 yards, and another 1st down for the Dolphins. Blaze is going to keep this. He's rolling left this time. Very nice blocks by his line. He's got plenty of room. Thinks about running it.
A lot of players.
Yep. He
caught again by Aria Caden.
She seems like I've seen her dial him in a lot this game.
I tell you what, I think she came in last season. One of the, Jeff Gonzalez worked with her when she first decided that she wanted to be a player and just really spent some time with her. And she's really come up and become one of those better linemen. And she's doing a great job here tonight.
Yeah, look, I mean, pursuing him
called
again.
her name quite a bit.
Yeah, I mean, she just broke right through the hole there. I was watching her. So she's finding a way to get in, which is, as a DE, that's your job. So
yeah. I've played against her, and she's tough. She's one of those that's hard to catch. Definitely. So Blaze is gonna roll out again.
Horns
on his tail. He has a lot of receivers open.
Yeah. Short this time to Jeff, and that's going to be good for a 1st down and some more. He's still on his feet and picked up of 20. Durgan brings him down. That's I think a nice heads up by Blaze. I mean, we've pretty much seen him aired out all game, but that was a nice awareness to see Jeff on the short route there. And Blaze going to keep it. He's going to roll to his left side. He's going to the numbers. Airs it out deep to the middle again. Matt Asadar, that same route that we saw probably 3 or 4 plays back. Hits him up with it again.
Definitely, he and Blaze just have that niche that they just can just seem to find each other.
Yeah. I mean, he's been open deep that middle most all game. And I don't think it's not really a straight route. It seems like he comes from the side and he just does like a post and then turns it into a go route. And the safety's just not really reacting to it quick enough.
Right. Well, I can say, at least the Cowboys can take one thing. They can take a look at this, and like you just said, the safety. We're not reacting quick enough. They can go back and, and think about that and think about, do they need to, play their zones a little different? Do they need to work on man-to-man? How they need to react? Or I think that's one of the best things about the preseason. Again, we had it in the tourney, I get that, but you know, preseason, these guys, you've got another group that are coming together. They're going to be able to really talk through this and work it out and push to that next level.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I agree 110%. I mean, this is what the preseason is all about. I mean, it's not really, it's not real in the sense that the standings have started. It's really just an opportunity for you to experiment, like you said, to see what works, see what doesn't. I mean, in my mind, these are like glorified scrimmages in my mind.
Yeah.
It's
Well, and
just,
this gives you the chance to kind of like change players around. Does this person fit better at your CB and not your safety, or
yep.
maybe your middle linebacker, switch them around with, your sides, or find out who's going to cover your middle best. I mean, I think this is the time for them to really find those grooves to, build that cohesion that they need as a team to kind of just play off of each other. Know everybody, enough to know, okay, I know when he hits here, he's going to drop and it's mine. And it's going to be good for them to get this experience and really, nail down who really fits where.
hmm And just as we're talking about that, we do have a timeout by the Cowboys, so it looks like they are taking some time to talk a few things over.
Maybe they have a player coming in or something.
Yes, hello, Michael. How are you?
Hi, Michael. It's pretty cool that they can look over the hedges.
This is the way that it peeks over. Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
Hey, I
It's a
didn't know you were
peeping
there.
Michael over there, man. It's a peeping Michael over there, man.
That's kind of
Yeah,
creepy.
yeah, it makes you wonder what else he peeps at. All right, Durgan's going to keep this right, and he's going to be stopped by Jinx. No gain on the play.
It's really funny because, I kind of changed where I was looking at everything. You've got, Nesto and Leroy over here and kind of in front of us, kind of chest to chest. I don't think either one of them realizes that they're, you know, looking like they're having words.
Oh, yeah. He is indeed. That is correct. Guess he just he didn't want to play today, I suppose.
No clue. You know, there's no telling sometimes. I mean, and the Dolphins have players like we talked about that can play in so many different spots. So, one of them being out, it doesn't really team just hop in that spot, and they just kept going.
Tom Box with the
Like
sack on that play.
I was gonna say, like Tom.
Yeah.
So definitely looking. Yeah, I think that. Gosh, I really want to see Durgan just really air it out, get time, and hit one or only one pick.
That's all he needs. Just one pick. Thing's gone. Oh yeah, how's the Panther Seahawks thing going?
Um, right now the score is Seahawks 14, Carolina Panthers 10. Um, Seahawks have the ball and they're on the move.
With that 4th and 25 in our game. And that's going to bring up another punting situation for the Cowboys.
So close in the end zone again. Sitting.
And ball's up. And looks like it goes out of bounds at right around the 25.
Not bad.
Another great kick.
Let's talk about head track. You will find an array of modern, urban, trendy fashion footwear and accessories for both men and women. We feature mostly mesh products, but also have a pliers-based clothing for the mesh bodies for the ladies as well. They also offer the VIP's 300 linen of in-store credit every month, regular gifts, lotteries, and much more.
Uh, while we were hearing about that, incomplete pass by Blaze. He was going deep on that right side again. Just a little bit too much juice. And he's going to hike it, roll to his right again. And he's coming back to the middle. Horns on his tail, avoids the tackle there. Still on his feet, and he's going to take this. He's got open field on the left side, and he's still on his feet. First down and plenty more. 17-yard gain. Cocaine with the stop.
He did have a good, wall of blockers there with him.
Yeah.
As he was running.
All right, Blaze roll right this time, and dead ball penalty.
Uh-oh.
Haven't seen one of
Haven't
those
seen
in
one
a
of
while.
those on them.
Yeah. Flag. Let's see what it is here. Ooh, we have a drifting call.
Wow.
Not quite sure who it was. I didn't see anybody move from here. But that's probably the first dead ball we've seen on the Dolphins.
Yes. And I'm surprised to see a drifting call. So I mean that's kind of a
Yeah, like I said, we're not on that sim, so we can't really hear who it was.
yeah.
I was looking from here. I don't think I saw anybody twitch, but um, there it is nonetheless.
Hmm.
All right, Blade's going to keep it right, and he's going to let it go, and it's going to be caught by Helmet. Manages to stumble his way out of a tackle. It's still on his feet out the right sideline. Pickup of 30 yards. Brought down by Galen. That could have easily just been like, 10 or 15, but that stumble manages to keep him on his feet for an extra, probably 15 extra
Oh
yards.
yeah, that stumble, all right.
All right, Blaze down the middle again. Matt Asadar
Wow,
again.
Matt Asadar.
Same play for probably the third time, and it worked again. Touchdown. Yeah, that route has been deadly against the Cowboys. Matt just keeps
And
getting open.
you'd think I was gonna say he keeps getting open on it. So we're up to Dolphins 79, Cowboys 2. Just coming up on the 2-minute warning. We're going to talk about something new. Props, poses, and all sorts. Family, couples, singles, and themes. Props and poses. All price low, but top quality. And again, for any additional information on all our sponsors, be sure and check out our sponsor section in the main lobby at the UFL headquarters.
All right, kick is up, and Durgan's going to return this. He's coming up. He's at the
And
20,
there
and
is another dead ball penalty.
wow, on the kick this time. It's got to be no cadence, I assume.
Well, a cadence or a drifting or
I mean,
Someone crossed the line too soon. That's gonna be. I mean, I think that's gonna be a big one for people because we've all kind of gotten out of the habit of it.
Yeah.
But you really have to watch that.
Is it a dead ball though if you do that?
I don't know. I'm so out of it right now. I need to really. I haven't really done a lot of the ref this time, so I haven't looked at all
Yeah.
my new rules
Yeah. I just don't know. Like
or rule
I know you
changes.
can't cross before he kicks it, but I don't know if that would
Well,
be a dead ball. I guess it is.
well, it definitely looks like they're out there discussing it.
Yeah. That was my initial reaction was no cadence but
Yeah.
he hasn't said it, so it's not the cadence.
Well, it looks like he's moving it back. Like maybe there wasn't
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I'm with you. The, it had to be someone just crossed a little bit too early, I guess. Doesn't look like he's penalizing them at all. It's just going to be a re-kick, it looked
No.
like.
This is where we definitely need a sideline reporter to, you know, report back what happened.
Yeah,
And
maybe
this is
that.
Bob Hill, sideline reporter for the UFL. I'm
Right?
joking.
Down to you, Bob.
Now to you, Bob.
Hey, I think it's a good idea. Anyone who's interested, sideline reporter job.
I nominate the media director, Tom Box, the sideline reporter.
You could grab the team captains as they're running to the locker room. So coach, tell us about that half. I mean, what are you looking for out of game?
Right?
We would probably have to make that the uncensored version of UFL, Twitch stream there,
Get that camera out of my
let it all
face.
out.
I know, right?
That would be cool
Definitely
though.
have to get those very politically correct uh, statements going.
What is politically correct? I don't know what that is.
I know, Cal. I know.
And we actually got a change in QB here. Roll Tide's going to be taking the snaps here for the final minutes.
That's good. I mean, at least they're, well,
Yeah.
trying somebody else out.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was gonna say the same. I mean, why not? At this point in the game, you really don't have much to lose. Why not try something else? See how it works out. Just Tom managed to get right in there, but um,
Yeah, I have to say, he's cheating up. I've watched him most. He cheats up so close, and I mean, unless your guard's there or you have someone else to help come in on him, he's getting through every time.
and that's the thing. Arya, she can't really adjust for that because on offense you can't move.
Hmm.
Whereas Tom is really kind of free there to cheat off a little bit. So yeah, I think it's a little bit of a paradox on how to deal with that. Roll Tide lets it go there, and
Another interception by Blaze Bela.
yep. I mean, he was definitely under duress. He had probably two people just inches away from getting the safety there, so he had to let it go.
Yeah. It looks like this will probably be the last snap of the game. Thank you, everybody, for joining us again. Don't forget that tomorrow we have another round of games. Cal?
Yes, we do. And
Yes, that's correct.
I'll call it in 1 second.
Okay. Get with your team, the team owners. They can make sure and get you tickets and into the game. Keep up with us
It's launching.
on the UFLSL.com website. Games are at 6 p.m. SLT. Your final score tonight: Dolphins 79 and Cowboys 2.
Nice pick there by
Right.
Volcano in the end zone.
Yeah.
So yeah, been a good game. Thanks everyone for coming out. Cal, do you have any closing remarks?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I absolutely do. I just want to thank everybody so far that's helped out with the UFL. We definitely appreciate your help. It's a different kind of beast and how the league is formatted. So, we definitely want to just appreciate all those who helps. If you think about even the build, you had Corinne, Glenn Devon, you had Aaron Clarity, you had Marlo's been helping out with the offices. You've had Veronica helped out with the sponsorship stuff. So it was a helping hand. It was like everybody pitching in. That's what we kind of try to promote here at UFL. So we just want to thank all the refs, all the commentators, streamers, and all the staffing that makes up the UFL. And we thank you guys for the support. So congratulations to the Dolphins on the beautiful win, victory. And we thank the Cowboys for coming out tonight. And yeah, like Kat was asking me earlier, tomorrow's game is it looks like the Dolphins are trying to raid the stadium, like they're getting blocked, I guess. But tomorrow's game, the Eagles and the Falcons, so we'll be here live again at the UFL headquarters. Looking forward to that. And yeah, I guess it's fair to say that be where I will conclude. Thank you, Kat and Dexter.
Oh yeah, thank you very much. It's been my pleasure. It was a very fun game to commentate, and appreciate the opportunity as always. It was very fun. And with that, I guess we'll bid you guys a good night, and thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time.